Assalamu alaikum students. Today we are going to discuss the College Panda Sat Math Advanced Level book, part number 2. Start from example number 3. Example number 3. If 2a minus b is equal to 4, what is the value of 4a by 2b? We will use now laws of exponents we have just read in part number 1. If you have not seen part number 1, you can check out my playlist here, College Panda Sat Math. Now moving on to the MCQ, realize that 4 is just 2 square. Now solve this question here. 4a by 2b is equal to 4 can be written as 2 square, and 2 will multiplied by a, as you can see in the answer. 2 over 2a, 2 into 2a over 2b. As you can see, 2 into 2a and 2b, and the base is the same, so using the law of exponent, it will become 2 into 2a minus b. Now according to the question, 2a minus b is equal to 4, so 2 into 4 is equal to 16, so answer will be the 16. Now square roots are just fractional exponents. As you can see, x 1 over 2 is equal to under root x, and 1 over 3, it is a cube root, so it can be written as cube under root. Now, but what about x into 2 over 3? The 2 on the top means square, the 3 on the bottom means the cube root of it. If it was 1 over 2, it was square root, and if it is 1 over 3, it is cube root. Now it can be written as x square cube under root. Now we can see this more clearly if we break it down. X 2 over 3, x square 1 over 3, and it will become cube root of x square. Now, yeah, the order in which we do the squaring and the cube rooting doesn't matter. Whether you will whether you take root first or square later, or you can take square first or cube root later. The answer will always be the same. The end result just looks prettier with the cube root on the outside. So the way it doesn't matter that you take square first or root first. The answer will always be the same. Now moving on to the example number 4, which is the following is equal to x5 under root 4. As you can see, 5 is the only x, and 4 under root 4 means 1 over 4, so it follows a C option, x into 5 over 4. So Charlie will be the correct option. Now, moving on to the next, the set will also test on simplifying square roots. You have to remember, square roots are also called surds. To simplify square root, factor inside the factor, then factor the number inside. Factorize, you have to factorize the number inside the cube, inside the square root, and take out any pairs. Like 48 under root means now you have to factorize it, 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. You have to make pairs, 2 pairs and 2 pairs and 3. So now it will become a 2 square and 2 square, and it will remain outside. When it is present inside the square root, it is present in pairs, and when it is present outside, it will become a single digit. So 2 into 2 under root 3, it will become 4 under root 3. Now in the example above, we take 2 out for the first 2 dot 2, then we take another 2 out for the second pair. Finally we multiply the 2's outside the square root, we get 4. Of course, a quicker route we have looked like this, under root 48, and then we have factorized it, and we take it as 4 under root 3. Now here is one more example. As you can see, when under root 72, you have to just factorize it, make it pairs, and took that digit outside the square root, and write it only for once, and you can find out the answer. You can also take the reverse example. As you can see, 6 under root 2 can also be written as reverse, as 6 is present outside. When it will present inside, it will present in it will present in a pairing form. So 6 into 6 multiplied by 2 will become into 72. So you can reverse factorize it. Now 4 under root 3 is equal to under root 3x. What is the value of what is the value of x? Now moving the 4 back outside, as you can see here, under 4 under root 3, you can see here 4 under root 3 is equal to 4 under root 3 is equal to, as you can see, 4 can be written inside the square root. When it is present inside the square root, it will become a double digit, so it will become 3 dot 3 dot 4 dot 4 is equal to under root 48. So under root 48 is equal to under root 3x. Now you can take square on both sides. When we take square on both sides, it will become 48 is equal to 3x, and x is equal to 16. 16 will be the correct option. So Charlie will be the correct option here. Now moving on to the next, squaring both sides. This is the alternative solution of this question problem. As you can see, you can just take square on both sides and then solve the question. You can easily find the answer. Now this is exercise number 3. I will put the link of this book, College Panda Sat Math, in the description. You can try it at home, And do not use calculator answers for this chapter, page number 20 or 251. The answers of this exercise are on page number 251. You can easily solve this exercise at home, and you can validate your answers. I will put the link of this book in the description. Now, chapter exercise here, we will discuss this exercise in part number 3. So we will discuss this exercise in part number 3, and check out the part number 3 for more updates.